We got a celebrity, apparently. Large Richard Steve is here. Don't know how that one snuck past the sensors. This is not a great opening hand. Do the Mechaba play. That's safe enough. If I make Mechaba, okay. $2,500, so it lets me summon Sage. Set. Activate. Get my invocation back. And my Alistair. And that's all I can do. Hopefully they drew like crap. Because I have one negate. That's all I got. Well, I could milk it to 2 if I give up Earth. The flip might matter, you know, the interruption from the bird. I guess it's not hopeless. So long as they're not playing something cracked. I don't know what this is. Elemental Hero. I think it was normal summon. So I'll just flip it face down. And I'll send this to grave because I don't have a 2,500 in hand to summon it. The Archfiend. This doesn't have a quick effect, so I don't think it can stop it, unless he has something that can stop the trap card in hand. I can't think of any hand traps that would stop a trap card activating, because it doesn't add from my deck. Super Polymerization, as opposed to regular Polymerization. Fuck Super Polymerization. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card. Oh man, that sounds fun. Okay, well, got rid of Mechaba. Make The Shining. So Birth fizzles. But I got my Send. Do not use my negate on that. Sent from the, so it doesn't look like this has an effect until it's sent to the graveyard, so he's just gonna punch over me, which sucks. If he ends on this, I think I can. Okay, that's annoying. But if he ends on this, I think I could swing it. Because now I get Dragon back. Now I get Sage back. Then I draw for turn, get Unicorn, perfect. So now he might have drawn a hand trap or something, so Unicorn, response, no response, activate Unicorn, Unicorn, get Birth, activate Birth, bait a negate, no negates, okay. Summon Dragon. Summon Sage. Monster Reborn Mechaba. And he quit. Okay. Guess I'd use Dragon to pop the back row, Alistair to buff to 35, punch over Shining, punching with everybody else. That was the plan. And I think it might have worked, seeing as he scooped. Okay. Not a great going first hand, but let's see if I can't make it work. Activate something. He did add Alistair. Okay. Normal summon Alistair. Get Invocation. Or ideally he Ash Blossoms this. He did not, okay. So now I link. It's annoying to have to do this on first turn where you have to link like 3 times to get a light engrave, or to get a light on the board or engrave, to then do it, but there's really no other good lights in the archetype that I have, so I have to do it this way. Without running like the scythe and the sword and all that stuff. Now I Invocation. Get Mechaba. That gives me 2500, which then lets me summon Dragon. Pull Dragon on the field. Get Alistair back in hand. Get Invocation back in the deck. Now I have a spell or monster negate and a pop. A back row banish. So 6 cards in a dream. What do they got? Funnily enough, they're also playing Kashtira. So I'm gonna Ash Blossom this so that they can't add. And I still got my 2 negates, so it's not really a bait. Because it's a good card to Ash if you have the option. Now what else you got? I know you have at least 1 in hand. There, nope. That's not what I thought it was. You can discard and add a trap. No. I don't think I want you to do that. I'll get rid of the other Ash because it's dead, because it's once per turn. Okay. What else do you got? There's the Kashtira. Okay. That's fine. Activate. He's gonna add a spell. What's he gonna add? Birth? Yeah. A Tearlament. A Tearlament monster. I don't know what that is either. Tearlament Rhino Heart. Sure. And it's gone anyway. And 1 went back into the deck. Havness and Rhino Heart make Kit Kalos. Super cool art. Take a Tearlament card from your deck and add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Can't do anything about that. Okay, send a card. Card activates. Send the top 2 cards from your deck to graveyard. So we're milling now. Don't mill the thing. If it's sent to the graveyard, I think I see where this is going. I think I figured it out. I'm guessing this is all about sending stuff to the graveyard, and then all the cards have effects that if you send them to the graveyard something happens. Is that where this is going? Yeah, it's looking like. Because now they just send 8 cards to the graveyard. They probably have like 16 activations I can't do anything about. If I were a saltier person, I'd just scoop. But I'll let them get the satisfaction of winning. That's another really cool card. Dude, this art is awesome. These modern day Yu-Gi-Oh card arts are so cool. Okay, well, I got rid of my Mechaba. I can't do anything about what they're doing, but at least I'm getting my ass kicked by really pretty drawings. I've still got nothing to do. No targets, no anything. just gonna let them. Just gonna let the boys play, I think. Oh, they're gone. And they're back. Fiendsmith Sequence. Fiendsmith is another card I heard a lot about. I guess they're relatively new, at least to the West. I think they came out earlier in Japan. I mean, they're all, like I said, the thing stands, right? A lot of words. They're all super cool looking. They're all very, very well drawn and well, like, aesthetically very, very pleasing. But it's just a lot of words. They do a lot of things. They're unaffected by a lot of things, and it's very easy to just kind of spiral. As you can see, they're up to about, I don't know what, 10,000 in damage on board. And then here's Agmunday, or Agmundai. I barely speak English, let alone wherever these are. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Well, while they're playing solitaire, how's everybody's day going? You know? Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope the weather's good where you are. You know, the weather. That thing we Yu-Gi-Oh players don't see because we don't go outside. Because we sit here and we watch people play solitaire all day. He said, only mildly bitterly. At least they killed me quick. Okay. Hey, I recognize that board. That's a limiter removal. I remember that card. Way back when GX first started. Limiter removal, Cyber Dragon was something you could do. Okay, first things first. Beta negate. Yeah, Ash. All part of my master plan, you see. That's once per turn. He can't do it again. He negated Meltdown. Now I do Pressure Plant. And then add Unicorn. And then Triple Tack. Because he uses a monster effect during my turn. I draw 2 cards. Good, because I was going to say, finally I have something in the archetype. Special summon Unicorn. Unicorn on the field. Activate, get a spell. Get Birth. Now I activate Birth. Lets me normal summon this. Then I special summon Dragon. For Genesis, Dragon. Get Warrior. Yes. Now, what I'll do is special summon Warrior. And I will actually overlay, for the first time today, this and this. Decide. Make Shangri-Era. That's a 3200 wall. Then end turn. Okay. 5 cards in hand. Exodia. Icon. I don't know. We playing OG Exodia. Standby phase happened. So I'm allowed to summon. Summon Unicorn. Do not destroy a card on the field, because they're all mine. Though if I were smart, I probably should have attempted to destroy Shangri-Era, use its effect to take a card off, send Warrior to grave, and then it would come back to my hand. Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy Eyes. I got nothing. It looks like I'm kind of an offshoot. I mean, Galaxy Eyes, I'm assuming it's like a Blue Eyes copycat archetype. What's the coolest looking card in here? This thing is Banished. And then this lets me turn off 1 zone. I pick that one. I activated my effect, so I get to pop 1 card. I choose this one arbitrarily. Man, I'll tell you this. Kashtira seems like it's really, really good. Like, I have a couple Kashtira cards in because they work well with the 2500, 3000 like restrictions. Um, Coincidentally, like, they're really powerful. Like, the ability to banish stuff face down is, at least back in the day, was super and rare. Banishing, like, in a way that you could never interact with it again. They have cards now that are banned, like Return from a Different Dimension and stuff, where you could summon a bunch of stuff back, but you needed to be able to target it because it was like face up. Other light monsters from your hand, special summon. Okay, so the guy's got a lot of summons. Add another monster from there, because he seems like he got a decent amount of recursion. I mean, whatever board he makes, if he can't out my entire thing, I could always Regeki it. Unless it has, like, spell immunity or spell protection, which it might. But I don't know, he's taking his time. Adds another card I don't recognize. Dude, one day I'll run up against someone just playing, like, completely regular, generic Dark Magician with all vanillas or something. Something nostalgic. I'll attack into someone's Kidmodo dragon like a fool. And I'll be like, oh no, they get to summon a Blue Eyes from hand. You can target 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish them. Sure. I pick these 3 because they seem useful. And then I think I get to turn off another zone. Yeah. These cards look older. Like, compared to, like, look at the art style of Kashtira's, right? Super cool art style. But then if you look at these art styles, they look older. Like, the backgrounds look less, more simplistic. Like, I wonder how big the difference in time is between those coming out and these coming out. Okay, he added that card back to hand, but I think he can only special summon it 1 time. I was wrong, he can do it again. Do the arrows on this guy matter? He's got arrows. Quick effect, you could discard a card and special summon a monster I destroyed. Oh, 1 special summon monster and destroy it. Okay. He scooped. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to think just play Kashtira might be easier than play Kashtira with extra steps. I really do want to hit gold before I make, like, any final decisions on anything. I'm going to commit to at least making gold. To say that I played through 3 whole ranks, right? Got a good dispersion of all the different kinds of cards. That's a cool mate. What is this? Isn't that some type of dragon? Maybe some type of Blue Eyes offshoot or something? I mean, meanwhile, I'm here rocking the starter rabbit because I haven't spent any gems on anything that wasn't attempting to make this deck somewhat more consistent so that I don't get blown out every single time, because that's my biggest fear, is just losing. It's like when we got blown out by Punk. It's like, I got nothing for Punk, dude. They got a guy that says, like, cards don't work on me, lol. It's like, cool, what do I do? I just sit here and lose, I guess. Yeah, I have nothing to bait anything, so do this. Activate. What is it? I get Ash Blossom. If I get Ash Blossoms, it's not the worst thing in the world, because I already have Birth in hand and I have Sage in hand. If I don't get Ash Blossomed... Oh, Impermed, okay. That's fine. So I don't get to search, but I get to set Birth, summon Sage. That gives me 1 negate and then a flip. So... And then if I send Archfiend on the negate, I can resummon it next turn and get my search, so... So long as whatever this guy is running doesn't blow me out completely. Okay, summon the Archfiend. Now I know he has Imperm, so I'm not going to stack my cards in the same column, just in case. And then, dude, get Bast. 1 interruption and 1 negate with 5 cards. I dare you. Well, he has something when he had something for when I was leaving main phase. So maybe another hand trap, some type of quick effect. I don't know, something like that. Achilles 113. Apparently 112 other Achilles got hit in the old heel. Okay, set 1. Could be anything. Still got no idea what he's playing. No, but yeah, like I said, it was like about getting to gold. Yeah, I think gold's like a good measure of like get to gold, play a few games in gold, and then I can really sit down and like take a week and think about it, and then maybe I'll make like a little video, a full less scatterbrained video, more comprehensive about like what are my opinions on modern Yu-Gi-Oh, plans going forward. Like once I've thought about Genesis a little more, like my finalized thoughts on Genesis. I'm gonna negate this so that it's engraved because it's a tuner. So now he can't tune. And then if he has Skull Archfiend, I'll book the Skull Archfiend so that he can't sync with it. And then I think that should basically make it so that he can't make Red Dragon Archfiend this turn. Because I know Red Dragon Archfiend can like negate and burn. And I just don't want to get burned to death because, God, I hated burn decks back in the day. I use 2 chain energies. Pay all your life points to play cards. Dude, was it chain energy? What was it, like barrel behind the door? Not Desquala, Despanda? No, Desquala. One of the desk cards was like a flip and burn. God, burn decks were so infuriating. Wave motion cannon. Oh God, wave motion cannon. Just sit back there. You're playing. You know for a fact you're playing back row. You're playing your heavy storm. You're playing your MSTs, and you just don't draw them. And you're like, come on. Activate. And get my card back. No reason to reveal my face down. Oh, I drew my Imperm. A little late, but whatever. What's annoying, I should have, because now I realize I can't summon Archfiend because I don't have a card in hand to reveal. So I will set. He's got another response. He's thinking. I think I just, assuming it's not Mirror Force again, I just punch in. He's thinking. He has a response. He has a reaction. His connection is apparently awful. He keeps disconnecting. He's switching. He's lag switching. He's playing with his router. Banish it until the end of the next turn. Fiendish Golem. Then, if you activated this card while you controlled Red Dragon Archfiend or a Synchro March, that means set 1 Fiendish Chain. Okay, well he doesn't. So is there a point to negate this? Actually, I don't want to negate it because I'll come back at the end of next turn, and then I can end turn. Whatever he sets, I book, and then I get that back, and then I get something in my hand at the end of the turn, and then I can summon Archfiend. So I can crack back on turn 5 if I just don't get like blasted. I know he has a quick effect in hand, so he has 1 hand trap probably, and then 2 starters. Okay, yeah, that is, he's got, okay, so that's a tuner, non-tuner. Now I flip, use the effect. I will pitch Dragon for back row removal, book the tuner, so that he can't sync. And now he either needs to special summon another tuner, or wait till next turn, or switch to attack. I mean, he can switch to attack mode and try to punch me for 17. He's thinking. Yeah, Duster. That's annoying. I'm gonna lose it anyway. Imperm. Oh, actually, interesting question. If this disables the column, does it turn off Duster? Oh my, it does. That is hilarious. I didn't realize it did that. I thought it was only monster effects. He absolutely played into Imperm. That's so funny. I 100% would have done that. I would not have thought of that at all. end phase, I've got to get over 2 monsters, and if I don't kill him next turn, he's going to start sinking off. In his end phase, though, he has something he can do, and then I got to get 2 cards back. I think I get my Sage back, and then I get my Dragon from my book effect from Birth. Yeah, I get Sage back. Then Dragon activates, goes back to my hand. Cool, and then I think this ends it, because what I do is Alistair's overkill. Because as soon as it's my turn, I think I Regeki, wipe the board, put 3 guys on board. Unless he can stop Regeki. He can't. Cool. Because now all I do, if he doesn't scoop, is I Archfiend Real Dragon, summon Archfiend. Actually, yeah, negate this. Give him 0 resources. Send Birth, that's fine. Negated. Cool. Now, Archfiend Reveal Dragon, and then summon Archfiend, uses effect, search Lord, summon Dragon, summon Lord by banishing Archfiend. Lord gets double attack, puts 9,000 on the board. Punch in for game. Barring that last card being a Uno reverse haha got you card that says you take all the damage and then I lose. Oh, I get Lord effect. Not that I think it matters, but just to be safe, I'll get another Birth in case somehow this goes one more turn. And then I go to battle phase. Battle phase means I get double attack, and then now I have 9,000 on board. I have 10,000 on board. Can't do basic math, and then that's game. Excellent, 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 excellent. Was that a rank up match? Does that bring me out of silver? I don't think it did. Okay, he's going first. Discard this card. Dark World. I know nothing about that, but I'm going to say... Actually, what does this do? Add the Gates of Dark. That's a spell. So I don't want you to have a spell. So Ash Blossom. Called by. Okay, perfect. That's fine. So now he only has 3 cards in hand. And now he can't stop me from max seeing. Which means now if he does pop off, I draw a bunch of cards. And I also have Imperm to sit on. So... Because so long as I have Alistair and Regenesis in hand, I technically always have a starter. Banish a fiend monster from your grave, and then discard, then draw. Okay. Only special summoning at least 1 guy, so I draw at least 1 card. Yeah, it's perfect. It starts the Kashtira cycle, so it gives me a bait. Do I want to negate? No, he hasn't used an effect yet. Back row. Danger Mothman. I remember this guy from the solos, the dangers. They pitch from hand and have effects. We both get to draw, and then we both get to discard. I will discard... Actually, I really don't want to discard any of these cards. I will discard Invocation, because I can Alistair get another one. Activate, add a Dark World, and then discard. He'll probably discard something that either summons itself or draws more cards. He's working with a 40 card deck. Hand by an opponent's card effect, it wasn't. So okay, he said that he's going to special summon something else. These Dark World cards definitely look old. Just the way that they're drawn, they look very, very old. but still clearly newer than me, but very, very old. At least comparing it, right, to like Cashiers and stuff. Okay, what are they overlaying for a 4? Creates Babushka, the terribly tired tapir. What does this do? During your standby phase, detach material, and if you can't destroy it, if it's an attack, your opponent cannot attack. Of course, in face-up defense position, change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position and negate the effects that were in defense position when the effect was activated. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he ends on Babushka. It says nothing about trap cards, though. True, my other Alistair. So what's stopping me from activate Imperm Babushka so that it can't do that? Then actually, you know what? This is going to seem stupid. I'm going to go Cashier first for hand traps. Activate. Get my birth. Right. Then I Regenesis. Get my Sage for my negate. Add it to hand. Then I can special summon by revealing Sage. Activate. I can activate. I can get the other birth. Set the other birth. Special summon Sage. Activate birth. Normal summon Alistair. Special summon. Special summon. Actually, that's kind of a waste because I don't have anything in it. Now I'll just punch in for 1,000,000. Punch. Activate effect. He's got a bunch of cards. Shame I don't know what they do, but I recognize these, so I'll banish them. Now I think I can go to main phase. I can special summon. I will link you off for this. And I think I can. You and you. Oh, it's something 4. I don't know how to do numbers. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm just a huge idiot today. I don't know how. These summoning conditions are gonna confuse me till the end of time. I just don't know how. I also probably shouldn't have left on All Mirage. Wow, I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. This is what happens when a Yu-Gi-Oh player needs to read cards and think. He just can't do it. I can't wait to get Turbo. He's gonna hit me with something with fucking 8,000 million damage. What does this do? Once per turn at the end of the battle phase, you can only use. It looks like a normal summon. Book it. If I book it, use the effect now. Dragon. Engrave. Face down position. Yeah, it's 2,000, but whatever. Okay, he's got another Mothman. I can negate this by pitching Archfiend. It negates, goes to the grave. He doesn't get the search now. Right? Yeah, and he doesn't get the effect for going to grave either because it wasn't discarded. You banish a monster from grave. Send that. Special summon this card to your opponent's field in defense mode. You can special summon this card. I activate Birth. I pick 3 cards to banish. I choose these Dark World cards. And then I think if they're banished, they can't get special summoned to my side of the field. So that negates them. Because they're face down, so they can no longer activate. Well, I was partially right. These are the resources for Appaloosa. I don't see whatever this is. Grapho. I'm banishing it. These scoops. Okay. Whew, that one got close there with me being a complete and utter moron. And that's gold, baby. That's gold. Now I might have to see if I get time. I might play a little more. If I do, I'll probably do like a bonus video of playing through gold, see how if it's that much of a difference. If not, I think I'll just make a video of just talking on thoughts and the gameplay and all that stuff like I was talking about earlier. And I'll make like a little comprehensive 20-minute ramble fest about modern Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how much time I have. We'll see if the bug, because don't get me wrong, I'm still having fun. So we'll have to see if the bug lasts or not. But we'll go from there. So until next time.